Hello to you and welcome to the LTU Arena in Dusseldorf, the temporary home of Bayer Leverkusen for this German Pokal semi-final between Bayer Leverkusen and Mainz. The Bundesliga 2 side, the visitors, hoping to cause another upset in this season's competition. This is the first time that the visitors have reached the semi-finals of the Premier Cup competition in Germany. Mainz third in the Bundesliga 2 at the moment. Bayer Leverkusen ninth in the Bundesliga itself. Michael Weiner, the referee, in the middle there. Just to run through the teams for you. Bayer Leverkusen making one change from the side that lost 2-1 at Wolfsburg at the weekend. The Tunisian international defender Karim Hagi coming into a back four. Helmez and Kiesling leading the line up front. As for Mainz, three changes from the team which drew 0-0 at home to Rot-Weiss Aalen at the weekend. In come Pekovic, Fulner and Bansay, the man who has scored some very, very important goals for them. There he is, the Burkina Faso international who scored the late winner against Schalke in the quarter-finals to send Mainz through to the last four. This is the first of this week's two semi-finals in the Pokal. Hamburg against Werder Bremen to come in 24 hours' time. This is the temporary home of Bayer Leverkusen while renovation work and reconstruction work is carried out at the Bayer Arena. That work nearing completion. But Bayer Leverkusen yet to win in the Bundesliga in this stadium. And they are hopeful of going through to the final in Berlin at the end of May. So away we go. Leverkusen against Mainz. Mainz tasting this stage of the German Pokal for the first time in their history. Mainz in the all-black colours. Leverkusen in their familiar all-red with the slightly black trimmings, played forward by Friedrich. This is Enrique on the far side, the Brazilian international. Played across by Manuel Friedrich, former Mainz player, had two spells with the club. Knows what it means to the town of Mainz for their football club to reach this stage of the competition. Mainz, who've already defeated Cologne and Schalke on their way to the last four. They also beat Freiburg in the third round and Babelsberg in the opening round. As for Bayer Leverkusen, they famously put out Bayern Munich in the last round in a thrilling match by 4-2. Referee says play on. Picked up by Kadlec on this near side. Wins the corner kick. Comes off Kahan. Miroslav Kahan, the Slovakian international. The stadium about a three-quarter of an hour train journey away from Leverkusen. Tony Cruz with the corner. Not particularly dealt well with by the defenders. Played forward by Friedrich. Leverkusen supporters were asked before this match by coach Bruno Labbadia to come along and make a lot of noise and try and cheer their team through to the final. Play forward towards Aristide Bansay. Bansay, who scored in the second, third and quarter-finals. We're heading for extra time against Schalke in the quarter-finals until he scored with just a couple of minutes remaining. Hagi. Played forward by Kadlec. Little touch from Helmez. Finds Cruz. Kiesling. Looking to cut in field, Stefan Kiesling. Bit of space on that far side, and it was an easy save in the end for Dimo Vache. As it was turned towards goal from Augusto. Down to Augusto, the Brazilian, meeting it slightly awkwardly. Vache, the goalkeeper, he was celebrating 14 years with Mainz. Apologies for that constant toing and froing of that slow motion replay, but it's obvious that our German television colleagues have got a slight problem. So we'll continue. Leverkusen, who enjoyed a terrific first half against Bayern Munich in the quarter-finals. They were 3-0 ahead by half-time. Barnetta, Vidal and Helmez with the goals in the first half. Bayern came back to 3-2 before Kiesling put the match beyond doubt. Unfortunately, our German television colleagues have sorted the problem, whatever it was. Hope it wouldn't spoil your enjoyment too much. Enrique. Actually, the challenge made on that far side by Pakovic. Big night for all the coaches. Bruno Labbadia, the only man who has scored over 100 goals in both the Bundesliga and the Bundesliga 2. So he's plenty of experience of the level that Mainz are coming from. Mainz relegated a few years ago. Too high for Banse. Rolfes gets in there to win the header. The blonde-haired German international, number 6 in the centre of your picture, who will predominantly just sit in front of the Leverkusen back four for most of the night. Enrique. Here's Hagi. Kadlec. Trying to cut away there from Carhan. Leverkusen, who haven't had too good a run of late in the Bundesliga, just one win in their last 5. Came away at Cologne. Played forward long by Fulner. Kiesling kept it in play, although the ball had gone out when it was played forward long towards him. Stefan Kiesling, the German international who joined from Nuremberg a few years back. Banse. Line goes up on this near side against the striker. Banse, who played in Belgium before moving to Germany. Picked up by Helmez. Kiesling. Helmez. Touch in the middle is for Vidal. Toni Kroos, the young, exciting prospect who's on that season-and-a-half loan from Bayern Munich. Came on as a substitute in the last round against his parent club as well. Banse on the chase. Now, can he get there first against Hagi? Hagi, such an experienced defender. Over 50 international appearances for Tunisia. Won the 2004 Africa Cup of Nations when the tournament was staged in Tunisia. Goes for handball, not granted. Fulner. Behind all the strikers. Kiesling. Nicely done by Augusto. Here's Vidal. Augusto. Strong, determined run, but it came off Love last of all. Enrique will take the throw. On loan from Barcelona. It's a good distance on it as well, away by Svensson. Friedrich. Here's Manuel Friedrich once more. Rolfes. Nobody making a run through the inside right channel for Simon Rolfes. Friedrich. Kiesling tries to shield it. Rolfes had to chase. Here's Vidal, Chilean international. Away by chase on for Banthe. Hooked away by Hagi. Miroslav Kahan will take this throw. Roman Neustadt has come forward. Kahan couldn't pull it back into the path of a teammate, and Leverkusen may break here. This is Helmes, rather stood on the ball and then couldn't play it into Toni Kroos. Away comes Svensson. Fulner. Banseng. Away though by Friedrich. Here's Augusto. Kiesling's pulled away to that far side. Well, it certainly is an open match so far. Amri trying to get there. Header away by Rene Adler, the German international. Kroos. Forward comes Enrique. Had a very good season with Palmeiras last year before moving to Barcelona, but immediately shipped out to Bayer Leverkusen to gain some experience of playing in Europe. Arturo Vidal. Forward by Kadlec. Svensson will just try and shield this ball. Came off Vidal last of all, goal kick. Well, Svensson, who won the Danish Cup back in 2004 with Copenhagen. Vash actually started his career with Bayer Leverkusen, the Mainz goalkeeper. Didn't really make the grade with the club though. Something of a rarity now in modern football, a one-club man almost, Vache. 14 years with Mainz. Certainly be one of the highlights of his career if Mainz could reach the Pokal final at the end of May. Saturday the 30th of May in Berlin's Olympic Stadium. Chase on for Amri. Away by Adler. Fulner's beaten to it by Rolfes. Touch on from Kiesling. Tied up by Noveski. Kahan. Nice ball forward. Fulner will be joining Borussia Dortmund in the summer at the end of this season. Kahan. Towards Fulner. Really Adler out to smother the danger, but it was a lovely little move here. The pass forward to Fulner, just a touch too strong. Hagi just holding him off. Well, so far so good for Mainz, the Bundesliga 2 team. Because of the fact that these two teams played on different days at the weekend, the coaches were each able to see their opponents this evening in action. Cruz, Kiesling, he's got him behind Svensson. Not the best of crosses at all from Stefan Kiesling. Didn't go out though. Enrique, Rolfes, Vidal's just to his left. Vidal skips away from Fulner. Enrique drives it in, wins the throw. Comes off Hanley. It's a corner. Banse coming back to help out his defenders. Hagi coming forward. He's always a real problem for defenders from set pieces. Corner floated deep, it's towards Karim Hagi. Friedrich was there as well. Mainz just grateful to clear it away. Augusto, a Brazilian Cup winner back in 2006. To Augusto, the young Brazilian, just 21 years old. Leverkusen are, on the whole, a fairly youthful squad, which bodes well for the future. Hagi. Friedrich. By Vidal, and that's a lovely pass as well. Augusto, first time ball in. Vache getting there at the second attempt. Banse. Vidal picks up possession, leaves it instead for Augusto. Away from Fulner. Well, Dove went to ground there, and he's left the left-back position a little bit exposed now. Just saved from going behind for a corner. It is a throw. Goes Svensson across. Early pressure then from the home team. Long throw once more from Enrique. Rolfes couldn't get there. Does now. Not a bad effort at all. Tony Cruz with it. Kadlec trotting across to take the corner. Just got a touch on the way through. There'll be a left-footed in-swinger then, presumably, from the Leverkusen left-back. Again hit deep, Banse away. Helmes with the header. Vidal. Not the best of balls forward. Senson's touch, cut out though by Cruz. Tony Cruz, who was effectively Bastian Schweinsteiger's backup at Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich definitely see him though as one for the future. Let's see this loan spell at Bayer Leverkusen as a chance for him to gain valuable experience. Kiesling couldn't get there, Helmes can't get there either. Hoogland with the clearance, Tim Hoogland. Cruz. Augusto. Augusto fires it in, got a touch on the way and almost an own goal. Right across goal in the end from Helmes. What a save from Vache. As it comes off Noveski, I think it is. There it is, Noveski with the touch and Vache quick to react. And that was so close as the ball flashed across the face of goal. Look how the goalkeeper has to readjust there. And that's very, very lucky for Mainz. Helmes so close to giving Labadia's team the lead. Leverkusen supporters expecting a breakthrough, given the start that their team have made to this Pokal semi-final. Both teams with a defeat and a draw in their last two in the league. And Bjorn Andersen, the former Norwegian international who was appointed last year as the Mainz coach. It's all about German football, played for 10 years in Germany for a variety of different clubs. A costly slip there from Noveski. Hagi with the challenge, and it's a legal one coming over the top as well. Fulner is the man who's down on the ground. And the referee wants a word with the Tunisian defender. Don't think it's going to be any more than a word though. Right through Fulner there. Fulner certainly felt the force there from Hagi. Now Carhan. Highly experienced, half a dozen seasons with Wolfsburg. Hits it towards Banse! And he got free as well. The Burkina Faso international not really being tracked. You can see him there. Well, he was just offside at the moment the kick was taken. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Who with his bleached blonde hair is the nickname after a well-known Irish pint. Now by Carhan on Rolfes. Past the midway point of the first half then. An interesting question to pose to Mainz as to whether they prefer promotion or a place in the Pokal final. At the moment they are third in Bundesliga 2. That would mean that they would have a playoff with the 16th place team in the Bundesliga itself for a place in the top division next season. Banse. As for Leverkusen, they really have slipped out of contention for a place in Europe via a league placing in recent weeks. Of course, there is a place in Europe available for the winners of the Pokal. Oh, neatly done by Hoogland. Couldn't quite provide the cross that his initial build-up might have deserved. Cruz. Tony Cruz, who scored at the weekend against Wolfsburg. Kadlec. Vidal. Kadlec has continued his run forward and it just clipped the back of his heel. That was unfortunate for Mikhail Kadlec, the Czech Republic international. Helmes, Kiesling. Helmes once more. Across though came Svensson. Helmes and Kiesling, who are proving to be a useful partnership up front for Leverkusen. Vidal with the acrobatics. Well, Friedrich. Friedrich, who was with Mainz for 7 years up to 2002, and then again for 3 years between 2004 and 2007 before moving to Leverkusen. No room for sentiment though this evening. Amri, the Algerian international, can't find a way through. Hasn't really been able to get in the game too much, the Mainz striker, Amri. Banse calling for it. Zedic Neustadter. Kadlec. Hagwin. Off Kiesling. Head down by Kadlec. Oh, everybody seemed to leave it to everybody else in red there, and Mainz can pick up. Amri. Head down, charging forward. Amri with the shot, no real trouble for René Adler. From Chadli Amri. Here's Kadlec. Cruz. Beaten to it. Forward by Hoogland. Banse. Here's Kahan. Just kept it in. Banse won't get there first, because Kadlec did. Kahan gets it back though for Mainz. Banse. Hoogland. Tried to return it to the striker. Couldn't quite do so. Hoogland, who enjoyed the quarter-final against his former club, Schalke. Cruz fouled. Bayer Leverkusen in the semi-finals of this competition for the first time since 2003, when they were beaten by Bayern Munich. They won it 10 years before that. Rolfes. But as Rudi Völler, the technical director at Bayer Leverkusen, has been saying in the build-up to this match, reaching the European stage next season via the Pokal seems a little bit more realistic than getting there via a place in the Bundesliga. Rudi Völler, the former German national coach, of course. Banse, Rolfes, little touch from Vidal. He's dispossessed by Carhan. Plenty of experience from Miroslav Carhan, now 32 years of age. Here's Vidal, looking to sweep it wide, and does so, finds Enrique. He rather slipped as he played that ball in. Noveski just getting there. Challenged by Augusto. A little whack on the ankle as well. Low, as he just managed to get to the ball ahead of the challenge. Challenge got him though. Ziotlov, the Hungarian international. Challenge again. Almost in trying to hurdle over Augusto. His ankle was caught just there. Love, who actually won the Hungarian Cup some 7 years ago now with Újpest of Budapest. So at the moment, Mainz are one short. Pekovic in your picture there, will presumably just drop to left back from the left side of midfield. Rolfes. Kadlec. Chase for Vidal, away by Svensson. Off Carhan. Well, he's back on, Love. Kadlec with the throw. Carhan. Hooked away by Hoogland. Chase on for Banse. Not going to get there. Might get to this one though, Banse. Friedrich. And other ideas. Kiesling, helmet, perhaps with a foot a touch high there. Love. Looking for Amri. Mainz very much playing with the lone striker and looking to provide support to Aristide Banse as much as they can. Banse. Neat touch from him, finds Amri. Not a neat touch from him. Needed a far better cross. Charlie Amri, who was actually born in France and was a junior with Metz in France. Decided though to represent Algeria at international level. Rolfes. Kiesling was the target. Away though by Noveski. Header by Neustadter. Love. Pekovic. Fulner making the run ahead of him, and Amri is the man who picked up possession, went down looking for a free kick, hasn't got one. Whistles are from the Mainz supporters. Helmes picks up once more. This referee is certainly allowing the game to flow as much as he possibly can. Hagi. Rolfes. Here's Enrique. Far too deep across. Vache gathers. Should this have been a free kick? No, not really. Held by Banse. It was Fulner, in fact. So the double scare for Mainz. Earlier on in this match, the main problem they've had to deal with. Leverkusen deflecting a shot almost in, saved from Vache and then put wide from a very tight angle by Helmes. Vidal finds Kiesling. He's got Svensson for company. And Hoogland joining him. Cruz. Rolfes. Well, Leverkusen knew that Mainz would come here to try and pack their defence. Kayan, Vidal. Foul on Cruz. With the touch. That wasn't a legal one. Pekovic, the Montenegrin international. Kahan and Cruz standing over this free kick. Kiesling an obvious target. Rolfes has come forward as well. Enrique's in there once more. Toni Kroos it is with this free kick. Away by Banse. Amri. Nobody ahead of him really. Hagi could have caused a few problems. It was a terrific atmosphere inside the German stadiums. It's of course one of the venues used for the World Cup 3 years ago. Leverkusen's temporary home. By arena, incidentally, will hold 35,000 spectators. Play from Kiesling, on by Rolfes. Forward by Friedrich. Svensson's underneath it. Oh, not the best of headers from him at all. Needed some help from Leveski, his defensive colleague. Leverkusen again pick up. Forward by Kadlec. Hoogland will clear. Rolfes. It's the throw. Kadlec. Away by Hoogland. Rolfes. Vidal. Mainz certainly pressing well. Kiesling. Challenged by Leveski. Picked up by Vidal. Forward from Fulner. Chase on for Kahan. He'll just nick it away from Hagi. The defender had other ideas though. Cruz. Vidal. Here's Augusto. Enrique making a run on that far side. Augusto just couldn't quite find him. Oh, neatly done. Very neatly done indeed by Vidal. Kadlec. Could very well be a night where the Leverkusen supporters have to be patient with their team. They are the strong favourites to go through, but Mainz will make it difficult. On by Kiesling. Helmes offside. Only just, but just is enough. Banse. Actually born in the Ivory Coast, the striker, but moved to Burkina Faso as a boy. That's the country that he now represents on the international stage. Kadlec. Paggi. Now to Augusto. Finds Rolfes. Kiesling. Able to turn, but then the challenge came in from Noveski. Amri loses his footing, looks for a free kick. Can't believe he hasn't got one. Didn't look like a free kick. John Anderson with a few words for the referee as well. Now, is there contact on Amri? It just looked as though he lost his balance, really, and then went to ground. Just watch his feet. He loses his balance there. Now, there's surely no contact from anyone in Leverkusen red. Begovic. Banse on the chase. Friedrich will just shield it from him. Adler. Friedrich. Oh, he had to stretch for that and couldn't get there. A little casual at the back from Adler. René Adler, who was voted the best goalkeeper in the Bundesliga last season. Not the best of clearances from him there. Throw is towards Banse, away by Enrique. Augusto. Vidal. Challenged by Pekovic. Cruz. Cruz once more. Kadlec. Or rather getting in the way with Stefan Kiesling. Both in a set, almost leaving it to each other. I'd say the target once more. Here is Fulner. Fulner with the shot. Straight at René Adler from Marcus Fulner. Towards Kiesling. Away by Svensson. Vidal. Just kept in by Kadlec. Kiesling. Cruz. Vidal. Hoogland's there first though for Mainz. And again. Hoogland still going. That's got to be a free kick. Foul by Hagi. Free clearly pointing to the defender, as you can see there, saying that's your second foul. You might not have another before a card is shown. Strong, determined run from Tim Hoogland. Showing the sort of spirit that Mainz are going to have to display this evening. Hoogland then hits it long. It's predictably towards Banse. Might drop here for Amri. Oh, dear me. Anderson can't quite believe what he's just seen. Don't think any of the Mainz supporters have, and also Banse's gone down injured. Now, was it the way that he landed after making that header? Did he get a whack? Let's have another look. Keep your eye on Astide Banse. We might just got a trailing kick in the face from Hagi, just there as the foot came down. It's just been a touch from the studs. Free kick to Leverkusen. Last few seconds of the first half, plus any stoppage time that the referee will add on. Michael Weiner, who's been keen to try and let this game flow as much as possible, but the foul by Svensson on Kiesling. Well, Svensson, 4 times the winner of the Danish league with Copenhagen. Tony Kroos is placing this ball. Minimum of 1 minute of stoppage time to be played at the end of this first half. Into those 60 seconds now. Kroos with the free kick. Away by Banse. Kroos with the header forward again. Kadlec. They're queuing up at the far post. Good block from Hoogland to deny Friedrich. And Hoogland gets there first for Mainz. Well, if anybody's exemplifying the spirit of Mainz so far, it is Tim Hoogland. Last few seconds then of the opening half. Away by Svensson. Amri. To curl it into the middle, easily away though by Hagi. And that is the end of the first period. Mainz with a couple of scares, the Bundesliga 2 team. Notably when Noveski turned it towards his own goal, Vache with the save, and then put right across goal from a tight angle by Patrick Helmes. Leverkusen are finding it difficult to break down the Mainz defenders. The visitors, who have Banse in good form, both up front and in defence. Still plenty to play for in this semi-final of the German Pokal. A place in the final at stake, and at half-time in this semi-final, it is level. Bayer Leverkusen 0, Mainz 0 at the break. Welcome back to Dusseldorf, 0-0 after the first half of this German Pokal semi-final between Bayer Leverkusen and Bundesliga 2 side Mainz. An interesting first half, Leverkusen with the bulk of possession, but Banse has caused 1 or 2 problems for the Leverkusen defenders. Away we go then. If you have just joined us, Bayer Leverkusen are in all red, kicking from left to right in this second period. One of these two teams could be just 45 minutes away from an appearance in the Pokal final, the Premier Cup competition in Germany. Pokal, for those of you who don't know, actually means cup in German, so it's slightly awry if you call it the Pokal Cup. Hamburg or Werder Bremen awaiting the winners of this semi-final in the final in Berlin at the end of May, the second semi-final to be played in 24 hours time. Forward by Vidal towards Banse, who has been playing very much as a lone striker for second division Mainz. Forward long by Carhan. Banse couldn't get that. And a touch for René Adler. Manuel Friedrich, the former Mainz player. Kiesling. Vidal is on this near side, looking to take on Löw. Enrique. Vidal. Shoved to the ground. No real need for Amri to put an arm in the back of his opponent there. Throw it taken long by Enrique towards Kiesling, who couldn't quite get there. Away by Carhan. Tidied up by Kanem Hagri. Here's Friedrich. Who, when he was with Mainz, became the first player from that club to represent Germany and the first player from that club to score for Germany. Fulner. Banse to his right. Amri making a run to his left. Carhan on that far side. Cut out though by Kadlec, who can't keep it in play. Who spent a lot of his childhood actually in Germany, the Czech Republic international. His father was a professional footballer in Germany. With the best chance so far in this match for Bayer Leverkusen. A shot from a tight angle that fizzed across goal. Just kept in. No, it wasn't by Renato Augusto. Almost collided with the camera. That's why you have the protective padding around the camera. Good job too, really. Here's Friedrich. Cruz. Relatively comfortable for Vacher. Labadier. Got a couple of appearances for Germany. Now 43 years old, the coach of Leverkusen. Away by Adler. And Adler, who was a slight doubt for this match, actually injured his shoulder against Wolfsburg in the defeat there at the weekend. Svensson with the free kick. Aiming for Carhan, making that run in from the far side, but Adler was always going to get there first, and a quick release from him as well. Away by Löw. Amri. Turned by Fulner. Just getting away from Rolfes. Hoogland. Bit of space for him to work with. Ball just bobbled a little bit there as he was coming forward, unable to deliver the clean cross that was required. Here's Augusto. Still going Renato Augusto. Now what can the Brazilian do here? He's still going Augusto. Corner kick. Zvotlov with the challenge. Had to time it well. The defender. First corner of the second half, and it goes Bayer Leverkusen's way. Right across goal. Kiesling with the touch. Is it? Another look. Kiesling going up for it. Came off Enrique.
Mainz will be pretty satisfied with the evening so far. If they can get a repeat of what happened against Schalke in the quarter-finals, they will be absolutely thrilled with that. It was 0-0. We were heading for extra time. And Aristide Bansay popped up to score a late winner for the Bundesliga 2 team. Just a reminder, we will have extra time and we will have penalties should 90 minutes and then 120 minutes fail to provide us with a winner. Rolfes. Shoot by Neusteider. Away by Hugler. Bansay. Fulner. Away by Enrique. Carhan. Amri. Carhan to his right. Oh, dear me. Chadli Amri, such a frustrating player, I'm sure, for the coach, Jorn Andersen. Game just opening out a little bit. Enrique. Augusto. Gets away from Fulner. In towards Helmes. Needs support. Finds it from Augusto. Again away from Fulner. Löw with the challenge. Forward comes Neusteider. Bansay on the chase, he's not going to get there. Friedrich turning away from the striker. Now we've got a problem up front. I think it's Renato Augusto, indeed it is. Just have got an accidental whack in the midriff. Mainz hoping for a return to the Bundesliga. They were relegated a couple of years ago after 3 seasons in the top division. It was their first time in the Bundesliga itself since German football was reorganised back in 1963. Just outside the top 3 in Bundesliga 2 last season, finishing 4th. Third place team facing the 16th place side from the Bundesliga for a place in the top division next season. Season ending on the weekend of the 23rd and the 24th of May. Cup final the weekend after. Which of these 2 sides will be at the Olympic Stadium in Berlin? Leverkusen the strong favourites. They're finding it hard to break down this determined and spirited Mainz team. Enrique. Vidal. Only cleared as far as Rolfes. Kiesling was the target, cut out, and cut out well by Noveski. Fulner, Amri. Well, no doubt that if Mainz get a goal, Bansay and probably Fulner will be involved somewhere along the line in the move. Opening ball, Rolfes gets away from Bansay. Vidal. Rolfes. Chase on here for Helmes. In behind Noveski. Able to get the cross in and deflected behind for a corner. Hugland with the strong clearance. Helmes just holding off Noveski here. Kiesling had 2 defenders for company in the 6-yard area. Corner is floated deep. Back by Friedrich. Kiesling leaves it. Helmes. Well, it was so high, it was even over the netting that's behind the goal. Leverkusen were at home to Karlsruhe at the weekend. Mainz. They're away to Ingolstadt. No thoughts of league action there at the moment. Very, very important 30 minutes or so ahead for both these two teams in the context of their seasons. Enrique. Oh, lovely run just ahead of him. Vidal. Just a little too deep. Cruz couldn't get there. And Carham will just let it roll out of play. Now changes a foot for Leverkusen. Bruno Labbadia may send all his substitutes out to warm up. Banse really battling for possession. Wins a throw as well. Away by Svensson. Cruz. Hugland. Carhan. Now a chance maybe for Fulner to bring it forward for Mainz. Trying to just lay it into the path of Banse. Neusteider. Banse. Block was by Kadlec. Rolf is in the way of the cross. Vidal. What about the quick throw there? Kiesling. Vidal. Friedrich. Kiesling on the chase. Gets there ahead of Love. Kiesling able to get the cross-come shot in. Put behind by the goalkeeper. Would have gone wide. Perhaps hitting the outside of the post rather than the side netting. Vache taking no chances whatsoever. Vache with the punch. Really leading by example, the veteran goalkeeper and captain of Mainz. Svensson clears at the second chance. Gusto generally the last man back when Leverkusen have a corner. Well, the longer it goes on like this, Nemo Vache and Mainz will feel that they can come away with a victory that isn't expected of them. And they weren't expected to beat Cologne in the second round, and they certainly weren't expected to beat Schalke in the quarter-finals. A performance that cost the Schalke coach Fred Rutten his job. Foul is by Löw. towards Helmes, easily away by Neveski. Friedrich. Hagwig. Kadlec. Here's Rolfes. Ball played to where Helmes actually had come from, rather than where he was. Vidal almost caught in possession there. On by Carhan, Banse. Nagy wins the throw. Banse felt he should have had a free kick for the challenge from behind by the Tunisian. It really is a match where Leverkusen are having to be very patient to try and break down this disciplined Mainz team. Augusto. Away by Amri. Our first change of the evening, and it's Florian Heller who is coming on for Markus Füllner. Florian Heller, the former Bayern Munich trainee. Füllner is off. Certainly is an interesting move as far as Mainz are concerned. Füllner, who most certainly was a key player in midfield, it seemed, for them. Maybe he's picked up a slight injury. Marlon Pekovic. By Vidal. Well, it's the Mainz supporters who are in good voice. A large number of them in the stadium as well. Rolfes. Cruz with a little touch. Vidal. Friedrich. Enrique. Augusto. Nice little back heel. Enrique. Back heel again from him. Kiesling trying to find Helmes. Hooked away to safety by Love. Kiesling. Enrique. Turned on by Cruz. Driven in really hard by Kadlec, the left back. Hagi. All very tight and congested. Kadlec takes a tumble. Leverkusen with the free kick. Toni Kroos to swing it in for Leverkusen. Half a dozen in or around the penalty area in Leverkusen red, including Friedrich, who's lurking in space on this near side. Kroos takes it away by Banse. Striker who's almost as good a defender as he is attacker. He's had plenty of energy as well. And maybe, just maybe, one or two signs of frustration beginning to creep into not only Leverkusen's play, but into their supporters, and that's the reason that we're going to get a change. And yes, Karasteas, the Greek international, who of course famously scored the winning goal at Euro 2004, is about to come on. Also Tranquillo Barnetta, the Swiss international. Now will it be Kiesling? Well, it's Toni Kroos, who is one of those coming off, and Barnetta will replace him in midfield. Tranquillo Barnetta, who scored against Bayern Munich in the last round. There's a bit of a doubt for this match because of injury. He missed the defeat at Wolfsburg at the weekend with a thigh problem, and it's Patrick Helmes who is the other player who is withdrawn. Karasteas coming on in his place. And there's Karasteas, who's actually on loan from Nuremberg for the rest of the season, joining Leverkusen in January. Karasteas, who does have a Pokal winners medal from back in 2004 when he came on as a late substitute for Werder Bremen when they beat Alemannia Aachen 3-2 in the final. Can the double change from Bruno Labbadia make the difference for the home team? Kadlec to swing this free kick in towards the goalkeeper. Kiesling making the challenge. Whistle against the striker. There a case of the referee being a touch overprotective towards the goalkeeper. 20 minutes to go then, plus stoppage time. A reminder, if it is still level at the end of 90 minutes, we will have half an hour of extra time, and if we're still level, it will be a penalty shootout. Of course, there was a penalty shootout in one of the English FA Cup semi-finals at the weekend, with Everton beating Manchester United. Amri, decent ball in, and it was a flying header from Hagui to clear it away. Knew that Neustadter was coming in right behind him. Mainz with the corner, taken short. Wouldn't quite drop there for the shot on goal. Optimistic appeals from a free kick from the Mainz supporters. Kahan. All the way through for him. Blocked by Augusto. Kahan with the maximum run-up that he can get for this throw. Towards Banse. Beski. Kahan. Friedrich away. It's looked on though. There in the middle of your picture. There's the technical director, Rudi Völler. By Leverkusen. basically has described this match as a must-win game for his team. Away by Svensson. Boller, who's been very forceful in his comments, saying that Bayer Leverkusen quite simply have to qualify for European competition next season. Away by Hoogland. Rolfes with the header. Friedrich. Augusto. Caresteas. Enrique. Skips away from Amri. Can't quite thread it through though to Caresteas. Kadlec. Three times a member of an African Cup of Nations squad for Tunisia. Augusto not going to get there first though. Across comes Noveski. That's cool defending as well from Nikolaj Noveski, the Macedonian. Rolfes all the way through. Barnetta. Here's Augusto, needs a good cross, hasn't provided it though. Kiesling will give up the chase. Well, they are having to be patient, Labadia's side. Barnetta. Kadlec. Brought down by Carhan. And result is a free kick to Bayer Leverkusen. Quarter of an hour remaining. Driven in at pace. I think it hit Henrique there. Long clearances by Bo Svensson. Couldn't be kept in by Amri. Hagrid. Henrique. And it's almost all Leverkusen with the pressure. Mainz holding firm at the moment. Noveski took an awkward tumble there. Challenged by Stefan Kiesling. Kiesling, who joined from Nuremberg in 2006. The next year, his old club won the Pokal, beating Stuttgart in the final to deny Stuttgart a Bundesliga and Cup double. Tony's winner in extra time last season, heading Bayern Munich the double. This will be a yellow card. Referee's reaching for his top pocket. And it is a caution for Pekovic. Rolfes. Augusto comes away with it. Now a chance maybe for Aristeas, goes down in the area, no penalty. No appeals from either of the Leverkusen players who were close to the incident there as Aristeas goes forward for it. And that's the reason why he stood on the ball. Leverkusen seeking to just step up the pace a little bit. Augusto fires it, great save. And away by Noveski. Vache in the way to deny the Brazilian. It was a curling, bending shot. Best chance of the second half. Leverkusen turning up the heat. Not the best of corners. Now a chance maybe for a breakaway. Hugland, who has really typified the spirit that Mainz have shown. Here he is, Tim Hugland. Ambitious, optimistic. Waste of time, really. Well, we expected Mainz's game plan to be something like this, the Bundesliga 2 side, hoping they could absorb Leverkusen pressure and create some chances of their own on the breakaway or from set pieces. But Rene Adler in the Leverkusen goal hasn't really been too involved in the game. Certainly no saves of note to make. Headed down from Aristeas. Vidal. Noveski for company. Corner kick. Driven in by Bonetta. Home supporters sense that their side are getting closer. Tranquillo Bonetta across to take this corner kick. Just away by Banse, not too far, driven in, Banse again with the save, Rolfes off the post and turned in, but it has to be offside, and is. Kiesling a couple of yards out, but in an offside position. And when Leverkusen thought that they had found the opening goal of the night, in fact they hadn't. Driven in strongly, and at the moment there that Rolfes touches it towards goal, Kiesling offside. Had Rolfes put it in, it would have stood. Frustration on one side, relief on the other. Noise level inside this stadium just goes up a notch or two. Vidal. Turned in by Vidal. Kiesling trying to get on the end of the header. Here is Kiesling. Leaves it though for Vidal. Vidal all the way through. And again, it's just desperately cleared away by Mainz. Banse needs some support, really hasn't had any. Rolfes. Bonetta. Augusto. Drives it in, spilled by the goalkeeper, Aristeas! The substitute with a late goal. Mainz appealing for an offside, but unlike a couple of minutes ago, the flag is not raised. Augusto picks it up on this near side, and there's definitely no offside there. Quite simply, the two strikers followed up, the defenders didn't go with them. pushed away by Bache, straight into the path of the Greek international. Angelos Karasteas with the goal, and it may very well be the goal that puts Bayer Leverkusen through to the 2009 Pokal final. The man on loan from Nuremberg makes the breakthrough. Well, Mainz really are going to have to chase it now. Gusto with the shot. It was just pushed away by Bache. It was a good save, but he couldn't get too much distance on it. And that man there, Milos Karasteas, on for Patrick Helmes up front. Able to score. Kiesling was in close attendance as well. Kiesling. Vidal. The home supporters sense that there is no way back really for Mainz, given their lack of attacking prowess in the previous 83 minutes. Another change to be made. And it is a striker, Dragan Bogovic, the Montenegrin international, coming on for Mainz. And he replaces Roman Neusteider, the midfielder. And another change as well, the defender Zsolt Löw is coming off. And on in his place, Serjan Baljak, another striker. Changes really that had to be made by Joran Andersen. Kiesling, is it a second? No, it's wide. Ball went out of play. Goal kick. Banse at last has players to help him out up front. Leverkusen will be looking to take advantage of the fact that Mainz have to push forward. Barnetta couldn't quite get there. Buglan towards Banse. Baljak. Chance for the long-range shot, and it was driven in by Pekovic. Adler pretty comfortable though behind it. A trip to Berlin at the end of May is coming up, but not for that man. Andersen's team have less than 5 minutes to find an equaliser. They scored a late goal against Schalke in the quarter-finals. They've conceded a late goal against Leverkusen, offside against Barnetta. Enrique. Amri with the throw. Time ticking away. Ticking against Mainz. Two on this near side. Amri goes down, clutching his face. Challenge from Enrique. I think it's going to be a yellow card as well for Enrique. Indeed it is. Lost the high foot there. This might be Mainz's best opportunity. Hit long. Adler at full stretch to get a hand to it. Not yet cleared away though. Now it is. Hagway with the header away. Leverkusen have a man down in the area. Play continues. Driven in across goal. Banse! Equaliser! Astonishing! Leverkusen outraged. They felt that play should have been stopped. It wasn't. And the Bundesliga 2 team are right back in this semi-final. There's the injury. You can see they have a man down. It's Hadasteus who stays down and plays everybody onside. Referee's not interested in stopping it. Mainz don't have to stop it. Why should they? Driven in, slack marking, poor defending, Banse with the goal. Look at that, they're all standing around Leverkusen. That's really poor. Go on, head it in, yes! Anderson celebrates. Banse celebrates. He scored in the second round, he scored in the third round, he scored in the quarter-finals, and now he has scored an equaliser in the semi-finals. Is there still more late drama though? Barnetta's shot charged down, Banse beaten to it by Friedrich. Free kick. It is the Mainz supporters who are full of noise, full of joy. Leverkusen, dejected almost, slightly outraged. Friedrich, high foot, surely, referee sees nothing wrong in it. Away by Friedrich. Barnetta. Hadasteus offside. He thought he'd won it. His side weren't going to give up though. And they did exactly right. Leverkusen hoping that Mainz would just halt play. But it's a cup semi-final, why should they? Time was running out. We're heading for extra time. Unless Kiesling offside. What a dramatic end to this semi-final. And it's not over yet. Banse wins it in the air. Rolfes. Enrique. Benefits from the awkward bobble there of the ball. Swept in by Augusto. Easy header away. Amri finds Balyak, the substitute. Banse screaming for it on that far side. Balyak runs straight into Friedrich. And that is it as far as the 90 minutes are concerned.
and we will have extra time. Baljak here running straight into the defender, and that the final action of a game which took a long time to get going. And Friedrich, well, Friedrich's been sent off. Well, the caption there indicating a red card. Maybe that was erroneous. We'll have to just check on that for you. But at the end of 90 minutes, we will have extra time in this Pokal semi-final. Banse's late equaliser, cancelling out Harasteas' goal for Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen 1, Mainz 1. Extra time to... 2 periods of 15 minutes each way to decide who goes through to the Pokal final in Germany at the end of May. Just to confirm to you that Manuel Friedrich was not sent off. I think that just may have been an overzealous colleague of ours in German television putting up the dismissed caption just as the referee blew for full time and presumably pointed towards the sidelines. So Bayer Leverkusen still with their full complement of 11, but just how will they recover from that hammer blow of conceding that late equaliser? If you have just joined us, 1-1 in this semi-final. Leverkusen in all red, Mainz in black. Mainz of Bundesliga 2, the German second division. They've already knocked out Cologne and Schalke from the Pokal this season, on their way to their first ever appearance in the semi-finals of this competition. Leverkusen scoring later through the substitute, the Greek international, Angelos Harasteas. But Banse with an equaliser. And everything still to play for. Barnetta, Harasteas, Kiesling couldn't quite get there, away in the end by Hoogland. May very well be a real sense of injustice running through the veins of the Leverkusen players. This game should have been won in regulation time. Enrique will take this throw. He has a good long throw on him as well, the Brazilian. In towards Kiesling. Harasteas. Kiesling! Excellent save from Fasche and turned in! Vidal! What a start to stoppage time. Arturo Vidal, the Chilean international, makes it 2-1 to Bayer Leverkusen. Vidal with his third goal in the Pokal this season. Look at the space that he has. Again, it's a good save from Fasche, but Vidal first to react. Harasteas winning the header, Kiesling with the shot. Vidal able to tuck it in from close range. And again, Bayer Leverkusen take the lead in this Pokal semi-final. Can they hold on to it this time, though? Leverkusen, who still have one substitution available to them. Mainz have to go with those that are on the pitch at the moment. Baljak, Bogovac and Heller, all having come on as replacements during the second half. Hagrid. Kalach tries again. Challenge on Hoogland. Really is a very good save from the goalkeeper. But Vidal first to react.
Soren Vidal will turn 22 just a week before the Pokal final. Mainz keeping the ball in play. Pekovic has moved into a more central midfield role since the late changes from John Anderson. Adler. Not really to anybody in red from the German international goalkeeper for Bayer Leverkusen. Florian Heller with the throw. Blow for Anderson and his team to concede so early in the first period of extra time. A slight stumble there from Noveski. It's corner kick. Noveski always struggling to regain his composure there. Third goal for Bayer Leverkusen in this match may very well be beyond the second division team. Trustes Kapic to take this corner kick. Floated deep towards Friedrich. Came off a Mainz head last of all. Rolfes tries to let it go out for a corner kick. Came off Huglen, throw in. Kiesling. Driven back in by Neto. Augusto. Renato Augusto. Lovely ball over the top. It's Stefan Kiesling. Can he control it? Can he finish? No, he can't. That could have finished it off in favour of Labadia's team. He's onside. Huglen getting back quickly to just put some pressure on the Leverkusen striker. Bache out to try and close down the target. Huglen. Baliak. Decision goes Leverkusen's way. Anderson, 10 years in Germany as a player. Nuremberg, Eintracht Frankfurt, Fortuna Düsseldorf, Hamburg and Dynamo Dresden, the clubs that he represented. By Svensson. Banse on the chase. Up against Hagui. Hagui just holding off the Burkina Faso man now. Did it come off the defender? No, it didn't. Well, you can see what Banse felt. Vociferous demands there on the assistant. Thought his shirt was pulled. Not sure it was ever pulled. He might have been held. Hubler. It's a free kick. Along Bogovic. Van Kadlec. Not quite ready to be taken. In the eyes of the referee, the Leverkusen will play not quite back the full distance. Swung in deep towards Bansay, didn't reach him, whistle gone anyway. The man who ended up in a heap on the floor. Well, this side did the hard job by getting a late equaliser. They have to do it again. Vacher with the clearance, looking for Bansay. Easily away by Friedrich. Bansay, lovely little turn. Offside. Against Baljak. Well, he's been Mainz's main man. No doubt about it. Aristide Bansay. They might struggle to hold on to him if they actually don't go up. Moment in third place in Bundesliga 2. Foul by Carhan. Little kick out. Got Vidal. Barnetta is lining up this free kick. Mainz with everybody back. It is Barnetta to chip it forward. Cross goal and just away by Vacher. What an excellent header that was, forcing the goalkeeper into a very, very good stop. Looping in, it was just going to go in over his head. Manuel Friedrich coming close to scoring against his former club. Corner kick, Barnetta to take. Goalkeeper's come for that, and it's in! Simon Rolfes. 3-1 Leverkusen. The Pokal final is beckoning for Bayer Leverkusen. Well, what was Vacher doing there? He came a long way off his goal line. Just watch the goalkeeper as he comes for this corner kick. He was never going to get there, and he's so far out. Rolfes with a relatively simple tuck-in into the area, really, where the goalkeeper possibly would have been. A tap-in from Rolfes, and Leverkusen increase their advantage. Bayer Leverkusen 3, Mainz 1. Simon Rolfes, the captain. Is there any way back now for John Anderson's side? Probably not, you have to say. Still, there is another minute of this half and then another quarter of an hour in the second period of extra time. But they're going to have to increasingly gamble, the Bundesliga 2 outfit. Kadlec. Towards Castañas. Goalkeeper comes out for it. Bachet. And then it's the end of the first period of extra time. It's a decisive period, probably, as far as Bayer Leverkusen are concerned, because they have scored twice in it. Rolfes with the second goal there, after Vidal made it 2-1 early on. Quarter of an hour still to go. Bayer Leverkusen leading Mainz by 3-1. Well, we're supposed to have a straight turnaround, but it's not going to happen. It is going to be a very, very tough task for Mainz now to come back into this match for a second time, and not just to get the 1 goal back, but to get the 2. And you get the feeling from the salute there from Arturo Vidal that he feels that John Anderson's side are a beaten team and that Leverkusen are on their way to Berlin. It'll be their first appearance in the final for some time. They won it in 1993. They reached the semi-finals in 2003. "15 minutes then for Bayer Leverkusen to maintain their advantage. 1-1 at the end of normal time. 2 goals in the first period of extra time have put Leverkusen very firmly in charge of this match, and a 4th goal would surely put this result beyond any doubt. Not a bad effort early on either from Barnetta. Leverkusen always the favourites to win this semi-final against the team from Bundesliga 2. But they've had to do it the hard way. Offside. It's Castañas. Has to be said that the introduction of Tranquillo Barnetta and Angelos Castañas really did make a huge difference for Bayer Leverkusen, who had put plenty of pressure on the Mainz goal without really creating too much in the way of notable goal-scoring opportunities. Castañas with the goal that broke the deadlock after 82 minutes. Vance, though, with an equaliser for Mainz as time was drawing to a close. Vidal and Rolfes for Leverkusen in the first period of extra time. Adler with the firm catch and quick clearance. Just wonder, do Mainz really believe in their heart of hearts that they can come back into this game? Pekovic. Challenge from Rolfes. Pekovic dispossessed by Kiste. Kept in play, Kahan. Amri, nice little touch on towards Baljak. Still not clear as far as Leverkusen are concerned. Heller. Amri, trying to find Heller, away by Enrique. 2 against 2. Now a bit of space on this near side. Vidal racing forward. Can't quite get there though. Bruno Labbadia counting the minutes down. Hamburg or Werder Bremen, who will come through from the other semi-final. That is tomorrow evening. That is the reaction from Rudi Völler, the former German national coach, German international, now the technical director at Bayer Leverkusen, to the third goal, almost certainly the winning goal. Simon Rolfes with it. Augusto Aristeas might just have been in an offside position there. Rolfes with the touch. Aristeas. Kadlec with the challenge. He's enjoying it, the little Chilean. Vidal. Barnetta. Oh, in between the two strikers. Vidal. Support from Henrique. Augusto. Henrique. Couldn't quite find a way through. Callahan with the ball forward. Balyak. Surely a free kick, foul on Rolfes. Serjan Balyak, the top scorer in the Serbian league in the 2006-2007 season, which prompted his move to Mainz. Augusto. Augusto goes to ground, clutching his face. The challenge was by Pekovic. Now Pekovic has already been cautioned. And no second yellow card for the Mainz man. Penalty accepted. Body language of the Mainz players tells you everything. They look a beaten team, really, in all honesty. Just look at the celebrations behind that goal. Kadlec with this free kick goes for goal. Vache with the quick throw. Pekovic. Hela. Bogovac. Sweeps it crossfield. Plenty forward for Mainz. Little turn by Hugler. Couldn't be gathered by Amri. Callahan with the touch back. Hela. Quickly closed down. Urging his players forward. Well, there's time, there's hope. Even if it is a slim hope. A 2-goal deficit to make up for the second division team. Banse, well, he didn't look offside. The flag went up on the far side. Decent save in the end from Adler. Was he offside? Very close. Like Kadlec might have been playing him onside there. Chase on here for Balja. He's got Hagi for company. Balja. Cleared away by Rolfes. They think it's one. And they're not too many minutes away from having it confirmed either. Long throw towards Bansay. Baljak hits it high and very wide. Could be the end of the road for Johan Anderson in this tournament for Mainz. The best in the Pokal Cup that quite a few of the Mainz players have ever achieved in their careers. Certainly the best that the club have ever achieved. Bayer Leverkusen, who needed extra time to win in the opening round at Rot-Weiss Oberhausen. Winning eventually by 3-2. They were away from home in the second round, won 2-0 at Augsburg. Beating Energy Cottbus in the third round. All 3 of their goals coming in the first half. And then they knocked out the holders, Bayern Munich, in the quarter-finals, winning 4-2 in an absolutely thrilling match in this stadium. Had to make another change. Gonzalo Castro, the German international defender, is about to come on. And it's Augusto who's coming off. So Augusto's night is done. His night is not over. So he will surely play a full part in the celebrations that are just moments away. Barnetta. Nice little touch on. Is it a fourth? No, out comes the goalkeeper to deny Vidal. Blockers by Rolfes. Castro gets his first touch. Looks like as though he's playing actually in a midfield role, just as a direct replacement really for the man he's replaced, Augusto. Castro. On by Enrique towards Canastellas. Svensson away. Well, the Leverkusen supporters in full voice. Bansay. Bansay just feeling a touch of cramp possibly. No wonder really, he's run his socks off tonight. Canastellas. Chance maybe for the little shot through. Oh, it must be a fourth. It is a fourth. And it's a goal from Michael Kadlec. And that sets the seal on a super night for Bayer Leverkusen. Bruno Labbadia will lead his team into the Olympic Stadium in Berlin at the end of May for the German Pokal final. Kadlec found by the little ball from Canastellas. He was suddenly away, round the goalkeeper, and quite a difficult finish with Hoogland in close attendance, but you always felt that Kadlec was going to finish it off. And not only has he finished the move off in style, he's finished the game off in style. We know the identity then of the first finalists in the German Pokal this season. Bayer Leverkusen, winners in 1993. We'll go there at the end of May. This temporary home for Leverkusen in Dusseldorf. It's about 3/4 of an hour journey away by public transport. My, it'll be a fantastic journey back home this evening for the Leverkusen supporters. A celebratory one. Barnetta. Mainz's dream is over. Notable victories over Cologne and over Schalke in the quarter-finals, but it was not to be. Despite Banse's late equaliser, which sent this tie into extra time. Gonzalo Castro trying to go all the way through himself, saw that Kiesling was offside. Baljak. Amri was never going to get there. Agui far too experienced. Vidal. Leverkusen counting down the seconds until the full-time whistle. Amri. Baljak on this near side. Here is Baljak, the Serbian. Sends it in towards the far post, away for a corner kick by the scorer of the fourth goal for Leverkusen, Kadlec. How much time is going to be added on? However much time it is, it won't be enough for Mainz. Carhan with the corner kick. Away by Rolfes. Now, 3 against 1, 4 against 1, 5 against 1 in favour of Bayer Leverkusen. Can they get another goal? Kiesling, and just away. And who else but Tim Høgland? Høgland, who has played his heart out. Look at the run that he makes to just get this one away from Castañas. Game's still not over. I think Mainz thought that the referee was going to blow the final whistle. He has now, though. It's victory for Bruno Labbadia, the 43-year-old coach of Bayer Leverkusen. Defeat for John Anderson and the Bundesliga 2 team Mainz. Castañas' goal late on, cancelled out by Banse. We went into extra time, where Leverkusen scored 3 goals. Vidal, Rolfes and Kadlec with them. And Bayer Leverkusen are going to the Pokal final in Berlin at the end of May. Full time in Düsseldorf. Bayer Leverkusen 4, Mainz 1.